Greetings come in from the storm. Dry yourself by the fire and listen well to part 1 of our ghost story. Yes, this year we've split our ghost story into 2 parts. This actually is a story from around the year AD 100 and was written down by Pliny the Younger, a Roman writer, in this instance writing about a Greek ghost. There was in Athens a house, large and spacious, which had a bad reputation, as though filled by a pestilence. In the dead of night, a noise was frequently heard, resembling the clashing of iron, which, if you listened carefully, sounded like the rattling of chains. The noise would start at some distance, but it would come closer and closer and closer. Immediately after this, a spectre would appear in the form of an old man, emaciated and squalid, with bristling hair and a long beard, a wretched form. And the rattling of his chains became apparent as they were wrapped around his wrists and ankles. The unfortunate inhabitants of this house were sleepless at night, as you might imagine, due to the unbelievable terrors which stalked them. Without sleep, as has happened to many others, their health was ruined, and they were struck with some kind of madness as the horrors in their minds increased. They were surely on the path towards death. Eventually, even during the daytime, when the ghost did not appear, the memory of their nightmares was so strong that it passed before their eyes every waking moment. Their terror was constant, even when the source of their fear was gone. Because of this, the house was eventually deserted and damned as uninhabitable, abandoned entirely to the ghost. In the hope that some tenant, however, might eventually be found who was ignorant of the house's malevolence, a bill was posted for its sale, and as it happened, a philosopher, a young man by the name of Athenodorus, came to Athens at this time. Reading the bill for the house, he quickly discerned its price, and, someone did tell him the whole story, as the price was rather low. But he wasn't dissuaded. Instead, he was eager to purchase the house, and thus he did. When evening drew near, Athenodorus asked for a couch to be readied for him at the front of the house. He asked for his writing materials and a lamp, and then asked his servants to retire for the night. And so, to ensure that his mind was not distracted by stories of apparitions and bumps in the night, he focused and devoted himself entirely to writing throughout the night. And so ends part 1 of our ghost story. Come back later to find out what happens to Athenodorus in his new house.